What is going on, comic fans? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and today I'm here with a CGC Comics unboxing, and I haven't done very many of these this year. I haven't been submitting stuff. I've done, I think, one submission this year and maybe picked up a couple of other ones, but I've got a CGC unboxing today. I'm very excited to get into it. The box is damaged by the USPS. It came in partially open already, so it's going to be an experience seeing what's in here or sharing what's in here. Also, if it's broken or not. Hopefully, it's in good shape. We're about to find out. Hit this thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Don't forget to check out Big Time Collectibles. They sponsor the channel and the monthly membership giveaway. They've got some fantastic exclusives dropping. It's con season, so they're dropping a lot of really good stuff. And if you need anything cleaned or pressed, Justin's got you covered. Let him know you found him via the channel. Check out the link in the description to get a hold of him, as well as check out ABX Comics and Games, my local comic shop, where I pick up all my new comic book day books, the ones I review and talk about week to week. It's a fantastic shop. It is the community's comic shop. If you don't have a shop in your area, be sure to check them out, reach out to them, create a subscription via the mail through ABX Comics and Games. So let's get into it. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've had a string of packages coming in like this. Squished, damaged, ran over, rolled over. Some of them look like they play Frisbee with them. They quite possibly have. But in here, I have two CGC comics that I picked up. The ship date on this was semi-recent, I think. I suck at opening mail. This is June 10th. So this was shipped on June 10th to me. So it's not quite a month old from when I record. I'm recording this on the 7th of July. So that's pretty good for me. I'm diving in and opening it now because I need to check and see if it's damaged. Normally, I sit on my mail for a long time. I have a mountain of mail. But when stuff comes in damaged, you kind of got to get to it sooner than later. And as far as the books in here, I'm really excited to get into them, display them, share them, and all that stuff. I'm seeing bubble wrap already. That's promising. Now, these are books that are ridiculously undervalued. No matter how popular this stuff is getting, no matter how many people are talking about it, reading it, these are still ridiculously affordable key comics in here. Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. I love how these are packaged. Inspecting. And I should have known Nick's Kicks and Comics knows how to package some stuff. All right, so what I have in here is some very exciting stuff. They're both the same book, separate covers, and it is a series that really kick-started a huge universe, a fandom for a lot of people, and I've been kind of watching and picking up affordable copies of this when I can and when I see fit, and it was definitely a time when I could and I saw fit. So Nick's Kicks and Comics, you can find him on Instagram. He also has a Nick's Kicks and Comics sales page. You will not find deals better than what Nick's Kicks and Comics does, except at Pop's Attic. We're pretty much rolling on the same wave there. Like, we got the same vibes of price to move, get it gone, and Nick has a lot of different stuff than you'll find on Pop's Attic. And this is from 2021. It's Geiger issue number 1. Before it was called Ghost Machine, it was Mad Ghost Studios. This is like the C or D or E or F cover. It's the glow-in-the-dark Gary Frank, Brad Anderson cover in a CGC 9.8. And you can actually see where the glow-in-the-dark is on it. I'm probably going to take this into a dark room in the house, light it up with the flashlight, and hit it with the glow-in-the-dark effect. I definitely want to see it. This book historically had an issue with like the glow-in-the-dark stuff kind of cracking and showing, and that's what you can see very clear on the cover there. You can actually see where all the glow-in-the-dark, I guess, powder is, the glow powder or whatever it is. But CGC 9.8, Geiger issue number 1, glow-in-the-dark cover. And this next one is one that I've actually had before. I had it in the CGC 9.8, and I used it in one of my channel member giveaways. Be sure to check out the channel membership. If you join the Legion tier, I do like massive giveaways regularly. If you're watching this, check out a recent episode of At Week's End on July 7th when I gave away a New Mutants 98 as part of it. But this is the Jason Fabok cover, which is really cool when you think about it, because Jason Fabok is doing Rook Exodus now, and he was working on Geiger as far back as the very first issue. And this cover is just absolutely ridiculous. Jason Fabok and Brad Anderson on the colors, just absolutely ridiculous. And this is the first appearance of Geiger, which started it all. and it's not credited as the first appearance of Junkyard Joe. That wouldn't be till later at the end of the miniseries, but Junkyard Joe is featured on the back, introducing us to him as a comic strip, which plays into the story and the character of Junkyard Joe later on. But these things, like I said, are ridiculously affordable, and that makes for 4 slab copies of Geiger 1. I have more, which are my raw copies, but I don't know if I included these on a video recently, but I do have the 3rd print, which is the glow in the dark one. Pretty much, it's like the image you would see when you turn the lights out. Gary Frank cover, beautiful, beautiful art. Stare at my nose for 30 seconds without blinking, then look at the ceiling. That's what it says on it. I'm assuming it's one of those things that make everything look like it's slightly moving and twisting. And then, of course, you know, old faithful Geiger issue number 1, the A cover. Let's look at some of the values on these real quick, because these, like I said, are ridiculously affordable. And if you have not picked up your copies yet, I highly recommend doing so before they get crazy, because this Ghost Machine stuff has fantastic potential to be something that lives on for a long time. But rightfully so, the A cover is the one that commands the most value, sitting at about $80 average for a 9.8 copy. There are some 9.9s out there that command still a ridiculously cheap price of $250. That's crazy cheap for a 9.9. But they are getting more prevalent now with the CGC doing the 9 and 10 looking. They're actually looking for those grades now finally. But a 9.8 you can still pick up for $80, which is a little high. Back when I was getting them, that A cover I picked up for $35. That's pretty much the price of grading. And now the 3rd print cover here, that one's going for a whopping $29. A copy sold as early as 3 days before filming this video. $29. I mean, you can't beat that. And then which one is this? This is going to be the Jason Fabok cover, or Jason Fabok. So these 9.9s being out there, I don't know if these are drastically affecting prices or not, but it doesn't seem like it due to the dates on the last sold. A 9.8 copy of this Jason Fabok cover per cover price is at $28 right now. $28 for a 9.8 copy of Geiger number 1, first appearance of Tariq Geiger. And then lastly, the glow-in-the-dark cover. I love me some glow-in-the-dark stuff. It's just super fun. A 9.8 copy goes for $45. That one does command a little bit more than the 3rd and the Jason Fabok cover, but still $45 for a 9.8 graded copy of a first appearance. Now, it's no like mega key, but like I said, the potential is ridiculously insane. And when you look at the cost of grading, that makes it even more crazy. If you have a membership, it's like $20. You pay processing fee. You have to ship the books to CGC. You have to pay to have them shipped back to you, plus insurance. So you're paying more than $28 per book unless you do like a massive order. Then you're paying right at about that. So you can't really beat getting it for cost. Like, that's just absolutely insane. And this Ghost Machine stuff, I don't feel like it's going anywhere. Just this week, we saw where Brad Anderson, Yvonne Reese, and more started sharing the next wave of Ghost Machine stuff that's coming, including Yvonne Reese's Hyde Street, which is highly anticipated, the horror titles that are going to be coming out of Ghost Machine, as well as our first look at Devour that'll be coming as well. So the Ghost Machine universe is just expanding. It's not getting smaller. And I definitely say if it's something that you're thinking about or interested in, I don't do like crazy spec stuff, but I'm telling you, like, get in while it's at like bottom dollar. I can't imagine it going much lower than that. That A cover might come back down or go back up, but these other prints or these C, D, E, and F covers, it's not going to get much cheaper than $20 a book. You just can't beat that. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one of these was your favorite cover. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. I appreciate everybody watching. Definitely hit that join button. Consider becoming a channel member. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.